What is up, YouTube? This is Antilles Gaming here, and today we are back on Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Now, if you looked on my Twitter, I wrote a post saying that I tried to get footage of me playing 76 on Xbox, but yeah, trust me, it is not as easy as recording on PlayStation, because PlayStation, they built the console for sharing footage. Xbox, not so much. But when the beta comes to PlayStation, I'll try to get some footage up. Trust me, I will have footage of Fallout 76 up sooner or later. If it has to be when the full game comes out, then I'm sorry, but I'm trying to do as much as I can to try to get the beta footage. But there's only so much I can do. Plus, I don't want to do footage just me by myself. If I do footage of it, I want me and my friends in it. But with all that being said, we're about to speak to someone who should know info on where my mom is, or where my mother is. Now, I did a few quests to try to just get some of the boring ones out the way.
There'll be trouble if I'm spotted here.
So I'm hoping this one will get me what I need. And of course there's a guy watching. Could just kill them.
Don't make me come over there.
No, please, by all means, come over here.
I should check that out.
Oh yeah, definitely can't see me. Oh, for the love of...
I'm losing my patience.
No, you don't!
Eh? Who's whistling?
It's me, Mr. Showtunes. Oh no, who could have done such a thing? Could it be this guy? Look, I just wanted to speak to your boss, but you guys had to make all this difficult. So, now you got me all fired up. You will? I hate whenever they have that second attack. I gotta say, this attack is one of my favorites, just because it does a lot of damage. And finish him! Fatality. Hey buddy, how you doing? Okay, so that's how you do it. Let's try this new ability. Ooh, no more shield for you, buddy. No, 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 no. Get back here. Get back here. You sealed your fate. And whack. I always love that because he's just like, so, how's the wife and kids? I'm really liking this armor.
Guards!
They're dead. And you must be Midon.
He doesn't speak.
So I've heard. I'm here to find out why.
Chrysis did this to him.
Aha! I thought he did this to himself.
To prove his loyalty to her.
Now, why would Chrysis want an elder priest to cut out his tongue?
Midon is a caring, generous man.
I want answers from him, not you. Tell me about the Spartan woman and her baby.
He can only answer yes or no.
Okay, then I guess I can work with that.
The Spartan woman. Was her name Merini? They said she had a baby with her. Was it hers?
The baby was close to death when they arrived. Midon prayed for its life.
You saved the child. No?
He did everything he could, but the baby was badly wounded.
Did she tell you where she was going? Do all sanctuary priests take their servants to bed?
I'm not his servant. We share a sacred bond.
Sacred? Right. I know why Chrysis made you cut out your tongue. The night my mother brought my sister here, you and your priests left her for dead. And Chrysis didn't like you telling the story.
That's not what happened!
What do you know? You're too young to have been there.
He told me the story many times before that witch stole his voice. He tried to save the baby, did everything he could. I don't believe you. Dead. How can my baby be dead?
I don't know what to tell you. You were lucky she survived as long as she did. That fall was devastating.
My baby! My baby!
Listen, there's nothing we can do for you anymore. You'd best be on your way. Praise Hera.
They're gone. They're both gone. He wept for that Spartan woman, so far from home. Her baby barely recognizable, hardly breathing.
Tell me, please. I need to know.
Not even Apollo could save the child. Midon told me how the Spartan woman wept, held the baby in her arms, sang to her, before finally leading her to the gods.
Chrysis took the baby, didn't she? And she made you cut out your tongue to hide the truth. Where is Chrysis?
There is an altar, where people offer their sick babies to be healed. This is where she took the child. Find it near the statue of Apollo Maleatas, and you'll find Chrysis.
People come to this sanctuary to heal. But I come here and find people dying without hope. Priests without tongues. And babies left with an insane woman. My mother was a fool to trust any of you. I'm going to find Chrysis, and she's going to pay for what she's done.
Hush, my child. May Ira bless our sacred family.
I fucking knew it. I'm gonna shove my spear right through that little witch's head.
So Chrysis is the key to finding my mother. I must find this altar of Apollo Maliatas.
Okay, so now I'm starting to piece it together. Cassandra somehow survived the fall. And so, being still a caring mother, she came with Cassandra to try to get her help. But they told her she wasn't gonna make it and then took her because she was in Leonidas' bloodline, so they basically did like what they did on Fallout 4, where they took the baby because easier to manipulate an infant into growing up a certain way. I also did a side quest that
There's
like
the altar of Apollo Maliatas.
it said that the guy I was talking to, he said for some reason now she has these weird guards in long black robes that wear these weird masks. Now who do we know wearing long black robes and weird masks? Also, I think I found out why Leonidas is such a big deal and why our family is such a big deal. But I'll get
There's
into
the
that.
statue of Apollo and the altar. Chrysis will find a lot more than a helpless infant waiting for her.
I'll get into that whenever... I'll get into that after this mission.
A warning. Must be getting close.
That better not be Icaros.
All you cultists will die here!
Come on. Come on. Come on. You know, it's not safe to fight in an area like that. Come on. It's much safer to fight here. Come on. Come on. Look, see? Isn't it safer? See? See ya! I'll put something out. I put out your heart. If you even fucking have one. Okay. What's going on in here?
Killing seems to run in your bloodline, almighty eagle bearer.
Don't you dare speak of my family, snake!
I still remember the night your mother brought me my child. The sad, pathetic thing, crying in the rain. Had I known then that Myrine had 2 children. But here you are. My family is complete.
You let my mother believe her baby was dead.
But she was. Oh, how your mother wept when that little heart stopped beating. But then I took care of her, placed her on this very altar, screamed for the gods to spare her life, and they listened.
What did you do with my sister?
I saved her life by teaching her to suffer, to know pain so well that she would learn to welcome it like an old friend. And now she will teach all of the Greek world to know that pain.
You tortured her? She was just a baby.
I taught her to survive. This world is cruel. It demands strength or death. So I gave her strength.
Where did my mother go that night?
That weakling crawled to the hills of Corinth. The monger was supposed to deliver her back to me, but she can't hide forever. She will give us more children.
Oh, I'm gonna rip your head off.
I'll run my spear through your throat for the pain you've caused.
This world is pain. I gave Demos strength to cope. Your mater was a weakling who whined to the gods like a pig on an altar. I am more a mother to her child than she will ever be. I can be a mother to you too, Eagle Bearer.
This goes beyond my family. You and your cult are going to destroy the Greek world. You bring nothing but suffering.
You talk of suffering, and yet you come drenched in blood and threaten my life. You are a killer, just like your sister. Here, let me show you. My child!
This baby is yours?
He was dying. Chrysis had me bring a gift to Ira so that he might be protected.
Chrysis lit the temple on fire, with the boy and me inside.
Chrysis is a servant of Ira. She does what needs to be done.
What needs to be done? She left your baby to burn alive.
And you saved him. Gods bless you, Eagle Bearer. Sleep now, sweet child. Mater is here.
I'm not sure saving that baby was the right thing to do. Chrysis' reign of terror must end. If what Chrysis said was true, Myrine believes my sister died long ago. I can't let Chrysis walk free. I'll kill that Malakas.
Oh, no, 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 no. She has to die. Now. Venture to Argolos. I will find her, and oh, when I do, I'm gonna rip her head off. Okay, so I had to cheat a little bit to find where to find the quest to kill Chrysis. But, like I said, I have to kill her. I am not letting her get away with anything she's done.
Please help me.
Calm down. Tell me what happened.
Raiders in the forest. My husband, he tried to fight them off.
Did you say the forest? I thought the forests of Argos are safe.
They stole our food, our horse. They wanted to take me. All I can hear is their awful laughing. Such a horrible noise.
Laughing? And a whole group ambushed you for one horse.
Yes.
Yeah, something's not right. How about you come with me
If
so
your
we can
husband
confirm
is
it?
facing the bandits alone, you won't have long to live.
Please, I have a child. You have to help us.
I will find your husband and the bandits.
Yeah, so I didn't look up a Let's Play or anything. I just looked up, like, a picture of where on the map she is located. Don't have time for you. Oh, I hate whenever our enemies do that.
After you saved that child I knew, can't help but do the right thing, can you?
Chrysis? You killed this man just to set a trap?
It's an honor to give your life to Era's greatest priestess. He died willingly. With him gone, I have room for one more on my council. It isn't too late to join us.
You've lost your mind, Chrysis. This is madness.
A world where a killer like you is held up as a hero. That is madness.
This is the world you helped to make, and I will unmake it.
Very well. If you wish to be an agent of chaos, if you wish to be a killer, then kill, child. You could have joined me, messenger. We could have ruled the world together. Die for me, my
I'm going after the shield guy first. Ooh. Ooh. That was awesome. Hey, buddy. You know, I wanna invent this new game. It's called baseball. Look, it goes something like this. Gotta make sure. I do like that you can get your arrows back after. Yeah, look, bitch, I told you I'd shove my spear through you, so...
You fucking snake! I will not stop until every last cultist has met my spear. You will be erased from history. I will erase you. This is for my mother and every family you destroyed.
Drown in your own blood. I have Red Dead, and like I said, I'm not going to do a full Let's Play of the campaign because the campaign's gonna take way too long. Like, so I'm just gonna, if I do videos on that, it's going to primarily be of me and my friends online, or just highlight stuff of the campaign, or just highlight stuff of me doing stuff that I feel people would want to see.
So it is you, a demigod in the soot and shit streets of Corinth, killing my men, helping those fucking parasites?
That's me.
Ah, arrogant, just like your mother.
Okay, Gaptooth. I really hope that what's his name shows up to help.
You'll never rule these streets, you pig!
Oh, you bet your pretty face I will.
Get your filthy hands!
And when I do, I'll rip your fucking head right off and send it to the cult as proof.
I kind of don't like those kind of flashbacks. It's like, if it's going to be that short, what's the point of even showing them? It's like they literally last like 2 seconds.
What? You knew?
Oh, I fucking knew her all right. She was big fucking trouble. But I'll pay her back. When I'm done with you, I'm gonna find your mother and bring her your fucking head. Demos will wish she was watching this.
Not if I bring her yours first.
Get the fuck out of my city.
It's not yours anymore.
Get the fuck off my streets!
Oh, so he's part of the cult. That is good to know.
Get them!
Oh boy. Is it? Yoink! Still feeling lucky?
Wish I could have been there to watch Demos break your neck.
Don't make me laugh.
Wait! No! The people of Corinth must see him die.
Ansusa?
Take him out of here and bring him to the theater. Show everyone his cowardice.
If I bring him to the theater, it could cause chaos. And also, it'll show everyone that he's dead. Sorry. I have to do it this way.
No.
You wanted him dead. Here he is.
It's a shame that people don't get to see him bleed. His cries should have rung out across the city.
He's dead. I've delivered. Your turn.
Yes, you're right. He's dead. Take his body to the square. Let the people get a last good look at him. As for you, Alexios, I owe you information. We'll talk about your mother, just not here.
Look, we can still get both what we want. I killed him. Now, just bring him his corpse where everyone can see it, and boom. Now, then everyone sees that he's dead. Not to mention, she asked me to kill him. She never said I had to kill him publicly. So guess what? I delivered, now you deliver.
I can't give you enough thanks for what you've done. And for once, I can also thank Alcibiades. He sent you here, after all.
There is more to him than meets the eye.
He knew you could save Corinth from that beast.
I'm not gonna be selfish.
Everybody benefits, everybody wins.
You've proven to be a very valuable business partner.
Speaking of business, you owe me, Anthusa.
Yes, Myrine. She came and left Corinthia in a flurry, but made an impression on me. Like a great storm.
I remember that part of her well.
A strong woman with great intensity. She wanted to find her place here in Corinth, but never found what she was looking for.
You speak of her kindly. You were her friend.
Perhaps on the surface, But she had a great pain in the middle of her that no one could get to.
How did you come to know her?
There was so much rain that night. I saw her, sleeping in the streets, and gave her shelter.
She was a vagrant? I wonder what my father think of that.
I didn't know what happened to her. All she told me was that she'd left the place that tore her apart. Sparta.
Did she find work?
She kept to herself, with one eye always on the port. She could have stayed with us, but I think she was looking for something else.
Was there no mention of her past? A husband, a family?
Nothing. Speaking of Sparta only brought her misery. It's like a part of her was missing.
After Corinth, where did she go?
That? I don't know.
She must have given you some hint.
I don't think even she knew where she was headed. All I know is she won a ship thanks to a lucky dice throw. Tyche owed her that much, at least. I remember the ship's name well. Siren Song.
Siren Song.
It was famous for weathering all that Poseidon threw in its path.
Thank you, Anthusa.
May the gods look well upon you, Alexios. Visit me anytime. I'll catch you up on Corinth's affairs. It seems I have an interesting future ahead of me.
So do I.
Siren Song. If I can find someone who knows the ship, I'll be one step closer to finding her. I should have enough information now. I should head back to Athens to see Aspasia.
What?
Help me.
What the heck is... a plague? Yeah, I think there's a plague here, but it's like... This is the problem with people in plagues back then. There'd be plague victims and then they decide to burn them to kill the disease, but all they'd end up doing is making the plague an airborne virus. Therefore, people could catch it a whole lot easier.
Alexios, you're back. Gotta run, sorry.
Wait! Where?
I'll be right back. See you at Aspasias.
Sometimes I think you are too much like me.
I know you're angry, and you have the right to be. Why do they hide in their houses and not quell the chaos that come to Athens? Understand! Pericles is a sick man. Don't blame him for that. Blame him for bringing this curse that grips our...
Can I kill that guy already? Because all he's doing is spreading false rumors about a guy that is doing nothing wrong.
Aspasia.
Oh, Alexios. You've returned to Athens. What's left of Athens, the world we've built is crumbling at our feet.
It's as loud as a battlefield out there, and as violent.
They're calling for Pericles' head, as though he should know how to handle this catastrophe. No one is prepared for the end of the world.
I came to talk to you. I found out some things about my mother. Her name, her ship.
Alexios, it's not the time. Pericles is dying. He won't see me. He won't let Hippocrates in his room. He only babbles about going to his precious Parthenon.
Pericles is a strong man. I'm sure he can fight this sickness.
You heard the mob. He can't defend himself. He'll die with no glory.
Athens has known him a lot longer than they've known this plague. He gave them a voice. His accomplishments will speak for him.
Pericles needs treatment, and the gods know he won't let me in. He respects you. Could you go to him?
I could try.
If you do, I will make the time to talk about your mother. For now, he needs your help.
It's worth a shot.
Pericles helped me when I needed help. To not try to help him, it wouldn't be right. But of course, they make it so difficult just to go upstairs.
Aspasia, my light. I told you.
It's Alexios.
Yes. Come in. It's embarrassing. Someone so strong, seeing me like this.
You look healthy as ever.
Tell Aspasia that. She won't worry so much about me.
I brought your drugs.
Ah, yes. It's usually Phoebe who does the delivering. At least I'm alive. Though I can't say the same for my city.
It's a shadow of what it was.
Well, it will belong to Cleon now. He will have to lift it out of its sorry state. I wish to see it with my own eyes. Come to the balcony. Much has changed. I can't even stand up straight to look death in the eye.
You'll recover sooner if you let Hippocrates see you.
It's my time. The plague chooses no favorites. I fear I've failed Athens. Its people, Aspasia.
No, you haven't.
You're kind, but I've lost. Aspasia needs protection, as does Athens. I thought I gave enough to Athena, but it seems it isn't so. I should be out there, on the streets.
You'd be overtaken. There are mobs, and Cleon's doing nothing to calm them.
Thank the gods, Cleon won't see me like this. But that's all I can thank the gods for. They've turned on me.
It's not the gods' fault. It's the world. It's turned upside down.
Athens' fate is decreed. All we can do now is wait.
You should go back inside. You need to rest.
Where I should be is in the Parthenon, my greatest legacy to Athens. We need the gods' blessing. But Aspasia...
Aspasia's right.
She often is. But not about this. Yes. I'll go inside. Thank you, Alexios. Tell my Aspasia I was a good boy and took my drugs.
I will.
It's like I'm not stupid. He's gonna try to go to the Parthenon.
Pericles let me in. He took his drugs without complaint.
Thank you.
Something wrong?
I expected Phoebe back by now.
I saw her in the crowds outside. Did you send her somewhere?
I had her go to Anastasios to see about a ferry. As soon as Pericles is strong enough, we're leaving Athens. We have to.
But now she's missing.
I'm sure she's all right.
Aspasia, there's a plague. You've seen the streets. She's just a child.
Give her the credit she deserves. She's more of a fighter than I was at her age.
I told Pericles the cult is in Athens. It's too dangerous.
The cult? I thought it was the sickness talking.
I'm going to look for her. Where is Anastasios' house?
It's across from the Odeon of Pericles.
Here.
Boy. But it's like, why would you send a little girl out in the streets at a time like this?
Gods help me. I can't move.
By the gods. What happened here? This was savage. Done to send a message. I'm glad Phoebe wasn't here. Hopefully she's safe. Demos must be carrying through on her threat.
Oh, there's gonna be someone outside. Don't you touch her.
Hey! Stop! Phoebe!
That's what I thought.
Phoebe! Anna. Mother of all, I greet you. Amias.
Alexios! Are you all right?
I need to speak to Aspasia.
We must find Pericles first. He's missing.
I don't fucking care! Tell me where Aspasia is!
Alexios!
I'm sorry. Phoebe.
Aspasia went to find Pericles at the Parthenon. She should be there. I think we'd better go with him.
I agree, my friend. I agree.
Aspasia knew the danger, and she still sent you. I'm sorry, Phoebe. You didn't deserve this.
When I find Aspasia, I swear, she better not pull any BS. I deserve answers. She knew the dangers and the risks of sending her out here at this time. And what does she do? She sent her out anyway. Why do I have a strange feeling that Aspasia isn't all as great as people think she is? How do we know she's not working some kind of other angle? Okay, you better give me some answers now!
There you are, Alexios. Quickly, Pericles may be inside. What's gotten into you?
Phoebe is dead. She's dead because you sent her to do your work.
No, it's not true. Phoebe wanted to go. She told me she would be all right.
And you believe the child?
You know Phoebe. She wouldn't have taken no for an answer. It was out of my hands.
Out of your hands? You sent her away! You could have protected her!
What I asked of her was needed to protect Pericles. She lived to help others, Alexios. She lived to help you.
It's a tragedy. She should be here.
Of course she should. But you know the cost of living this life.
I do. But did Phoebe?
Aspasia, you're here.
Any sign of Pericles?
If he's here, he's inside praying. He refused to stay safe in the villa.
Things have gotten even worse in the Agora. It's madness.
Speak later and act now. Pericles?
Go!
I'm going to destroy everything you've ever created. Athens is mine.
Pericles!
Stay out of my way.
Come on. I'm right here. Come on! You're next! I'm loving that weapon.
All is lost now.
He was a great man. Perhaps greater than we even knew.
We need to get her out of Athens.
We'll take my ship. We have to leave. Don't let him die in vain.
Never.
This episode has just been a hurricane of emotions.
We have to move quickly.
Stay close, just in case.
Stop! Cleon has ordered that no one leave Athens. And he wants Aspasia brought to him.
I'm
Try to
not
stop
going.
me.
Leave. Don't let them go.
I dare you to try!
Everywhere! Charge! How are you still standing? I will carve my name on your...
You're welcome to try!
It's all clear now. Let's go.
We're going to stay, Alexios.
What? Why?
My work is here. I can't leave the Athenians in the state they're in.
You don't need us to protect Aspasia. Leave Athens to us.
You saw what happened to Pericles. You want the same to happen to you?
If every dissenting voice disappears, the people won't turn against him. They need me here.
You're sure?
I have lived as an Athenian, and I will die as an Athenian.
Then do something for me. Both of you.
Of course.
Retrieve Phoebe's body. Give her a proper burial.
Everything she deserves, and more.
Thank you.
Time to go, Alexios.
I expect to see you both again. Alive.
The farther we get from Athens, the quieter it grows. As though it's peaceful. But I know better.
I'm sorry, Aspasia. About Pericles and Athens.
You have no need to apologize. For anything.
It feels like I let everyone down. I didn't get to them quick enough. Didn't make the right decisions.
It's not your fault. There's no one to blame but the cult of Cosmos.
About Phoebe.
No, allow me. Phoebe was my responsibility. I should have kept her closer to me. It was a mistake.
No. I wanted to apologize. It wasn't your fault. I'm sorry.
Yet another murder to the cult's credit.
I'll make each of them beg for mercy before I kill them.
That time will come. For now, let us look to the future. Do you have a heading?
I was hoping you would help me with that.
Yes, of course. This woman.
Finicas. Her ship was called Siren Song.
Finicas. Yes, I know the name. Last anyone heard, her ship was docked on the island of Naxos.
Then we go to Naxos, to see Finicas.
I just realized that that's a map right there. But that's gonna be it for this episode. Like, I expected to get on, have a lovely episode, but instead I was treated to a hurricane, tornado of emotions. So, thanks all you so much for watching. If you liked it, subscribe, leave a like, and as always, please leave a comment, because your comments are the only way that I can improve on these. And if you want to chat with me directly, or just find out updates on the channel, check me out at my Twitter at Antilles Gaming. And I will see all of you in the next episode.